And I'll hit record and we're good. All right, sir, what's your name?
Arnold Stain.
Arnold? Cool, I like it. So like Kevin Arnold. Yep. That's all I remember. I don't know if you remember the show Wonder Years. I'm an old guy. So, all right, cool. So, Arnold, on a scale of 0 to 100, like how convinced are you that this is the right candidate for president?
I would say 100.
100? That's really high. Yeah.
It was maybe 70 when I walked in. I'm even more convinced now.
Oh, okay. So you're saying you were 70% when you walked in the rally, and then by the end you were convinced.
Yeah.
All right. What bumped you up on the scale, or?
Just actually seeing him and hearing him talk, and, and hearing his issues and what he will be doing about some of the things. Yeah.
What would you say is like one issue that's like a big part of your 100% conviction?
I like the thing that he wants to do with the illegal immigrants.
Oh, okay. I actually, you'll have to kind of tell me, because I'm undecided and I got to look at all these issues. But what's the proposal, or what's the thing?
I really don't know what his actual proposal is, but I know that he wants to not just open the borders and just have just around anybody can just come in and they just automatically gets benefits.
Right.
Yeah, like it is now, as far as I know.
And let's say, for example, like, and again, I don't know what the proposal is, but let's say you investigated what the exact proposal is. Are you saying that depending on what that is, that might sway how sure you are, depending on, no. Okay, so you seem, it's basically just, and tell me if this is wrong, but it's essentially his word and his attitude, maybe, or?
Maybe, and he's also saying everything that I think most Americans are thinking, but they're afraid to say.
Can you give me an example?
Maybe about the political correctness type of deal. He doesn't care about that, because we're so afraid of offending people nowadays.
Right.
So, where he's not, and I think that's why he has such a big support. Because he's saying that everybody's thinking, but they want to be quiet because they are so worried that they might offend some race or some group, and they don't want to alienate somebody.
What's your best example of something that's not politically correct that he's not afraid to say and has said?
The whole thing about the Mexicans, Mexico, building a wall, you know.
Okay.
So,
all right, cool.
Nobody else wants to say that, you know.
Right.
So,
would you say, and please help me if I'm wrong, but anybody who's willing to say anything that's just not politically, like I could insult you right now, you know, I could just say whatever, would that be a good indication that they're a good candidate?
No, but he's also talking about, and that was just one thing, about the Second Amendment, you know, and again, just the different things that he stands for. I really like.
And correct me if and we can certainly talk about Second Amendment and all that, but so you're saying that, and tell me if this is wrong, but it's not necessarily true that if somebody just says whatever comes to mind or says things that other people are afraid to say, that it necessarily means that they're a good candidate.
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
But then it's also like Hillary and the things he says, and all the background about all the lying.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So that's kind of like a choice. Like if you gave me a choice between chocolate and vanilla, I would have to, you know, maybe it's not ideal. I like Rocky Road, but I'll choose this one, you know. So it seems.
Well, no, I'll never pick Hillary.
Oh, okay. So under no circumstances.
So,
okay, cool.
I just feel, and he is the front runner, and I do think he'll be the GOP
the nominee. All right, cool. And just out of curiosity, would you say you're still at 100, or?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Arnold, you were awesome. Thanks for talking to me. And here, let me give you a card.